People are going. How about some poetry? Yes. Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to do some poetry. Let's see. William Wordsworth. The world is too much with us, getting and spending, late and soon, we lay waste our power. Little we see in nature that is ours. This sea that bears her bosom to the moon, the winds that will be howling at all hours and are up gathered now like sleeping flowers. For this, for everything, we are out of tune. Great God, I'd rather be a pagan suckled in a creed outworn, so that I, standing on this pleasant lea, can catch sight of Proteus blowing his wreathed horn, or old Triton rising from the sea. Okay, that was a little poetry for you while we were getting started, while some traffic was building. That was William Wordsworth. The world is too much with us. I wanted to share that with you because every time I do ceremony, that poem, I forget about that poem. And then when I'm in ceremony, I remember that poem. And I love the words. The world is too much with us. Too much. We're too much in the world, getting and spending, late and soon. We lay waste our power. Little we see in nature that is ours. Wow. What beautiful, beautiful words. Little we see in nature that is ours. Right? We're so disconnected, and the plant medicine helps us to connect with nature. And then Wordsworth goes on to say, this sea that bears her bosom to the moon, he's personifying nature, right? That nature is alive, and the winds that are howling at all hours, that are up gathered now like sleeping flowers. Think about how a flower closes its petal at night. For this, for everything, we're out of tune, we're out of sync. And then he says, I'd rather be a pagan. I'd rather be suckled in an old creed, something that people don't even believe in anymore, because that's more real. It's more real because from that creed, from that outworn, old, outdated way of being, seemingly outdated, at least things were alive. I could see Poseidon rising from the sea. I could see Proteus blowing his wreathed horn. This was a magical world that we lived in before the age of reason and logic, right? So the beautiful thing about Rhythmia is that we are merging those two worlds, the ancient and the modern, the scientific and the mystic, Western medicine and plant medicine. We're merging all of those things. So that is what's so beautiful about this plant medicine and what we're doing here. So I'm so excited to talk to you guys today. And today's talk is on life school, right? Our life school. Hey, Juliet. Hey. So what is life school? Why did I choose that topic today? Well, I've been so pleased to be here at Rhythmia. It's a beautiful December rainy day. Normally, December is sunny and windy in Costa Rica. So we have an unusual rain today. It's the rainy season just ended in November. And here we are, and I'm working with people here who are going through the process. They have their last ceremony tonight. Hey, Nushin, hello, good to see you. And Mark, hey, what's up? And so it's their last plant ceremony is tonight. They're getting ready to go to ceremony with Mitra and Yahe, hey, Yahe, Yahe. And I see it every week. Every week, people are coming in. They come in excited, a little nervous, Sunday, Monday. Going into ceremony Monday night, they're a little afraid. Tuesday, Wednesday, they're like, what the hell did I get myself into? I can't believe this. And what's happening in those days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, is the plant medicine is still in them. And everything that they are dealing with is exactly the areas that are looking to be healed, that are seeking to be healed. And this is unique to plant medicine, but it's also unique to life, because plant medicine is life. Plant medicine is nature. We are nature. We are moving in and having our beingness in nature. Nature all around us, and nature, the nature of reality with a capital R, that which is true and eternal and unchanging. So from this place, then, we can say that not only are ceremonies and plant medicine giving you exactly what you need, showing you exactly the areas within you that are seeking to be healed, but that's what's happening in life. That's why the name of this talk is Life School. Oh, hola, Rosenda es en Salina Cruz, Oaxaca. Wow, yeah, yo conozco Oaxaca, hermana. Bienvenidos. Okay, so back to the topic. So life is like ceremony, and ceremony is like life. And what's happening here in a condensed and intensified week is happening to you and to me every day in life. The nature of the universe is reflective. It reflects back to us what we put into it. The nature of the universe is like a mirror, right? When you stand in front of a mirror, there's an image that's cast back at you. And that image is exactly the image that you put in. And no matter how much we might not want to admit it or how much we like it, whether we don't like it or like it, doesn't matter. What's coming back to us, what's being reflected back to us is exactly what we put in. That's the nature of the universe. Its nature is reflective. We are a part of it, and it reflects back to us what we put in. It responds to us. And the activity of that reflection is automatic. In other words, you don't have to pray or cajole or persuade or convince nature or the universe to reflect back to you that which you are putting in. It's automatically happening. Here's the thing. Most of us use that unconsciously. So what we're putting in is lack or limitation or fear or doubt or worry or not enoughness or shame or guilt. And then we wonder why we're unhappy with life, right? So for example, let's say I don't have a significant other and I'm looking for that. And my feeling is I'm sad because I don't have that. And I just wish I had somebody, right? Well, so you think you're asking, I want a lover. I want someone intimate to be with me. What the feeling tone underneath that is I don't have. Lack is the fundamental undergirding of that statement. And so if the nature of the universe is reflective, it's reflecting back to you more lack. So we wonder why, I don't have anybody. Why, right? Well, if the nature of the universe is reflective and we want to utilize that mechanism for to our benefit, to a conscious and definite effect. And we can do that by, instead of focusing on what we don't have, we can focus on all the areas in our life where love does exist. How many places do I have love in my life? I can look and see I have the love of friends, the love of family, pets, the love of nature, right? I can see how many times in life I've missed a disastrous event. Like how many times have you just missed a car accident, stepped into the road and stepped back and didn't get hit? How many times did crazy things happen and whew, it could have gone the wrong way? That's love, right? So we can look in our lives and see all the love that we have. And if the nature of the universe is reflective, then it's going to reflect back to us more love, right? So this is one key piece of how life is ceremony, and ceremony is life. Now, I want to take that and share with you some things that guests are going through this week because I think they'll be very helpful. They were helpful for me to remember that everything that is happening for us. It's reflecting back to us the areas in which that are seeking to be healed. So let's take that same example. I'm putting in, I don't have, I wish I had a lover, I wish I had more money, I wish I was taller, I wish I was thinner, I wish, right? All of those things I want, fundamentally lack, I don't have, right? And so the universe is reflecting back to us lack. So then lack is the area that is seeking to be healed in my life. The universe is reflecting and revealing back to us the areas that are seeking to be healed in our life. So in ceremony, when I talk to guests and they come out of ceremony and they go, I don't know, this stuff just isn't working. I don't feel good. I feel nauseous. I don't like it, right? I just want to get out of there when I'm in ceremony. I just want to get out of there. I don't like it. I don't like the music. I don't like the smoke. I don't like the sounds, right? So I asked them, so are you happy in life? Do you feel, is that a way that you feel in life? Like you just kind of want to get out of that situation that you're in? Yes. Yes. I don't like my marriage. I don't like my job. I don't like, in other words, isn't that interesting? You want to escape discomfort in ceremony. And that's exactly the same thing that's happening to you in life. So what's happening on the plant medicine is the plant medicine is reflecting back to you, to us, exactly the area that needs to be healed. So the person that I was talking to today that just wanted to escape from ceremony had a realization that, oh, wow, wanting to escape is kind of my thing. I just want to get out. I just want to numb out. I want to get out of this uncomfortable situation. Now, here's the principle there, that there is no better moment than now. There's nothing more than the now. The future is a fantasy and the past is nostalgia. None of those exist. They're a tense in time. We are in the now, and the now is the only thing that we have, right? Because when we get to the future, it'll be now. Right? When we get there, we'll realize that we were always there because it's now and now and now. Okay, so if that's the case, then there's no better moment than now. There's nothing, I can't hope for anything more. In fact, there's an old Tibetan Buddhist saying that says, it's like a slogan that says, give up all hope of fruition. Give up all hope of fruition. Well, that doesn't sound very comforting, does it? That doesn't sound like, nice words, but here it is. This is what's beautiful about that statement, is it's telling you that give up any hope of something better than this moment. And you're never going to get out of the discomfort of this moment if I keep trying to escape it. If I keep trying to run out of ceremony because I don't like something about it. If I'm looking for a better husband or a better wife or a better job or a better career or a better something than I have right now, then my focus is on something else, is on the future. Or if I wish that it would just be like it used to be before COVID or before whatever bad situation I had, then all I'm doing is placing my awareness on the past or on the future, and I'm missing the infinite opportunities and potential that are existing right now, because all we have is the now. Infinite possibilities only exist now. So my access to that infinite possibility is only in the now moment. So how do I access that? By not pushing anything away, by not rejecting anything, by not trying to escape from anything. There's a wisdom to no escape. So in life and in ceremony, our job is to be present, to accept things as they are without opinion and judgment, so that we can see the truth, and the truth shall set us free. That's the point. So just like I talk to the guests when they're here, how is it making you feel? How is the situation that you're going through making you feel? I feel sad. I feel disappointed. I feel not worthy. I feel angry. How is it making you feel? I feel disappointed. Do you feel disappointed in life? Are you constantly feeling like life isn't enough? Like other people have more than I do? Whatever it is that you're feeling, the only way out of that is not some fantasy about the future or nostalgia about the past, but it is only to be present to what is so. And without rejecting anything, to gently open up to life exactly as it is. Now, that is not a statement to say that you're accepting how things are right now and there's no expansion, there's no growth. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is that by being present in the moment and just observing, you don't have to do anything. You just have to be with it, to observe it without opinion and judgment. Ram Dass says, if you want to know the truth, give up your opinions. One day after ceremony, a guest walked out and said, I've got it. Freedom is observation without judgment. Whoa. I said, where'd you get that? She goes, ceremony. What do you think? Patty said, surrender, baby. That's it. That is it. Surrender is the key, man. You are right on. And I want to just acknowledge Logan, beautiful saying. Thank you very much. And Debbie, hello. Dorota, hello. Anthony, hello. Halub, great to see you from Bavaria. Thank you so much. And Pura Vida, Russell. Deborah, thank you, thank you, thank you. So Patty, surrender. You're right, man. You are so right. That's the next topic on this path, right? So whatever's happening to me, I'm not satisfied with it. You are not tacitly signing off that this is the way I want life to be for the rest of my life by accepting the present moment. What you are doing is allowing what is so to be just as it is, and clarity will emerge. Something will be clear. When you have a bucket of muddy water, if you want the mud to settle out of the water, you can't keep pushing the water down. You can't try and get the mud out. You're just going to keep that agitated. But if you just let that bucket of water sit there, the mud will settle to the bottom and clarity will come. You don't have to do anything. You just have to observe. That's magic, man. That's magic. That's alchemical thinking. And that process of observation without judgment, that is surrender, as Patty said. And there are 5 practices to surrender. I want to give these to you, the 5 practices of surrender. First of all, hey, Tony, great to see you. Tony from Belgium. The first practice of surrender is patience. You got to let the water settle. You have to have patience because clarity emerges as you just sit with this, whatever is coming towards you, without trying to reject it, without trying to push it away, without trying to escape it, right? That's the first part, is patience. The second practice is trust. You have to trust that there is a process, that there is an organizing principle in life that organizes life, and surely you are a part of life because life is in you, and that organizing principle therefore is in you. Therefore, I must have trust in this process. Why do we have trust? Well, we can see the organizing principle everywhere in nature. Nature is our teacher. Nature is our teacher. And that was Brother Ishmael Teta. He said that to me one time, and that's, I think, it's the truth, right? So we can see order and harmony and balance everywhere in nature. There's a sunrise and there's a sunset. The moon comes up, the moon goes down. There's night and day. There's seasons. There's calm. There's storms. There's all sorts of balance and order and harmony in the planets revolving around the sun. All of this is an example of the order and harmony and balance in nature. A seed grows into an acorn grows into the oak tree. These are all simple realizations that we can see in nature, that there is an organizing principle and we can trust it. So the second practice of surrender is trust, patience and trust. And then there's faith. We've got to have faith in order to put our problems, our fears, our worries, our doubts on the altar of our consciousness and allow something greater than ourselves to take it. That's surrender. My mother used to say, I give it up to God. I give it up to the source. I give it up to the mother. I give it up to the presence. I give it up to the organizing principle, to the love, beauty, intelligence that organizes the universe. I give it up to that because I have patience and faith and trust. I know that there's an organizing principle, so I can have faith that that mud will settle. I can have faith that there's a calm at the end of every storm. I can have faith that the sun will rise and it's always darkest before the dawn. I can have faith. These are cliches, but they're true. They're true. Okay, so the third practice of surrender is faith. And then we have awareness. Awareness is the fourth practice. We must bring our awareness to this. And our awareness is simply allowing things to be as they are. I'm going to bring my awareness to what's so. Meditate, sit, walk, contemplate, allow things to be. In the light, things are revealed for what they are. In the darkness, things are revealed for what they can be. Potentiality and possibility exist in the darkness, right? So as you're going through that dark night of the soul, as it is darkest before the dawn, then you know through your patience and your trust and your faith that some clarity will emerge. Some new way of seeing will emerge if I am but patient enough and bring my awareness to it so that I can observe it. Observation without judgment is freedom. That's my awareness. That's my consciousness. And then meditation. Meditation. We sit in silence. We sit in this presence and allow an awareness of our oneness with life. Reverend Michael says that meditation is paying undistracted attention to reality with a capital R. Reality with a capital R. So what is reality? Reality with a small r is all the shit that we see going on, right? All the conflict, all the turmoil. That's reality. We're not denying that. But reality with a capital R is unchanging. That which is true, that which is real, that which is unchanging, that which is permanent, that which is eternal. That's reality with a capital R. And as we close our eyes in meditation from the world of effects, and we allow our awareness to come to something greater than ourselves, some energy moving through us, some idea, a grand idea, the organizing principle, as we place our awareness on our breath, the simple inflow and outflow of our breath, something mystical happens as we become aware of reality. So those are the 5 principles. Those are the 5 practices of surrender. And right now here in Costa Rica, it's 2:22. It was, now it's 2:23. But 222 means it's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. Don't you worry about a thing. It's all going to be okay. We can bring our awareness there as well with patience, faith, trust, awareness, and meditation. Those are the 5 practices of surrender. I'm going to offer one more thing for you. In your meditation, whatever you're going through, whatever problem you're having, whatever seems insurmountable, whether it's a physical health issue, whether it is a situation with a family member, with a boss, a situation at work, unhappiness in political environment, whatever it is, surrender it. And how do we surrender it? In your meditation. I want you, can we do a little practice right now? Before we do that, I want to just acknowledge some of the beautiful statements that have come in. Thank you all so much. Linda, beautiful. Thank you. Sharon, you're going to be here for ceremony tonight. Come on, Sharon. We want you. Lisa, nature's our teacher. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Oh, you're coming in a week, Lisa. Awesome. I'll be here. And then Vejik, thank you. Good evening. Greetings from Germany. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. And sing hallelujah. I love it. I love it. And Nushin, bless you, sister. I love you. Miss you. And thank you so much, Cam, Cindy, Deborah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Are you guys ready? Can you get to a place where you could just close your eyes for a minute? And we're going to do a quick surrender meditation. Yeah, does that sound good? Perfect. Thank you, Joy. All right. So when you are practicing surrender and you meditate, let's just take a minute and close your eyes if you can. Not if you're driving, but if you can close your eyes. Just take a minute and begin to notice your breath, the inflow and the outflow of your breath. So simple. Bring your awareness. Join me and take a full inhale and a full exhale. A full inhale and a full exhale. A full inhale full exhale. And now I want you to bring to your mind's eye an altar. This is your altar, the altar of your consciousness, the altar of the Most High at the center of your being, the Holy of Holies. And on your altar, I want you, first of all, see this beautiful table or beautiful podium or pillar or whatever it is for you. Picture that just in your imagination. And I want you to place a water element there, maybe a beautiful vase with flowers. So place the water element, clean, pristine water and beautiful flowers, your favorite flower, or shrubbery, something beautiful. And then I want you to place an earth element there, some crystals, some rocks, some stones, some wood, something of the earth. And then I want you to place an air element there, maybe a feather. You can see a beautiful incense, some lavender incense burning, or some Palo Santo. And then I want you to place the fire element, maybe a beautiful candle or a tea light in a gorgeous little container. And then in the center of that altar, so you've got the four elements all around. And in the center of the altar, I want you to place an open space, like a dish or a bowl, maybe a nice wooden bowl carved from living wood or a beautiful glass or crystal, some open container or dish. And it's in that space that I want you to begin to just lay every burden in that bowl, in that open space, on the altar of your consciousness. Whatever you're going through, I don't know how. I'm fighting with my best friend and we just keep going back and forth. I don't know how. Put it there. I've got a health issue. I don't know how to deal with it. I'm scared. Put it there. Put it on the altar. I'm estranged from my mother or my father or my brother or sister. I don't know how to work this out. I don't even know if I want to. Put it there. I'm struggling with addiction. Put it there. I don't feel like I have issues with my body image. Put it there. Whatever you're going through, put it on the altar of your awareness. Just place it there. Do you feel the release already? Just that you can place it somewhere. And now from that place, bring your awareness, bring your patience, bring your faith, bring your trust. Beautiful. This is surrender. Surrender it all. I don't know what to do. I can't figure it out on my own. And you give it up to your higher self. You give it up to the spirit within you. You give it up to the organizing principle. And in that space of manifestation, that space of creativity that's created in the altar of your mind, you can leave it. Just allow it to be. Thank it. Because as we know, this is life school. Everything that you are going through, every perceived problem or issue is happening for you. It's happening for you so that you can heal that area, like we talked about in the beginning. So you can heal that area. So this is good news. Any problem is good news. It's reflecting and revealing back to you the areas that are seeking to be healed. So you can give thanks. Thank you for all the challenges of my life, all the good in my life, all the love in my life. Thank you. Thank you for all the teachers in my life. How many people taught me all of my life? I know each one of us has a special teacher from grade school, a spiritual guide, a relative, a grandparent, an uncle, an aunt, someone who just took you under their wing and loved you. Think about all the people that taught them. If you follow some guru or some great teacher out there, think about who taught them. All those people I could just be grateful for all the teachers, all the brilliant shoulders that we're standing on. And so that gratitude, grateful for this experience, grateful for all of the good in my life. Even though there are issues, even though I've got perceived problems, there's so much that I can find to be grateful for. I'm so grateful for every time I thought I was going to fall, there was a miracle. Something picked me up. Something woke me up this morning. I know it was. It had to be. I know it was. The hand of the Lord. Something woke me up this morning. Thank you, Brenda Lee Yeager, who wrote that song. So as you're placing everything that you want to surrender on the altar of your consciousness, and you've had such gratitude for this healing energy, we just leave it there. It's like we're planting a seed and we're waiting for it to blossom. We don't keep digging it up. We don't keep going back to it. We've surrendered it. Now it's released and we can let it be. Now, as you are bringing your awareness back from that beautiful altar that you created, come back. Take a full inhale and a full exhale. A full inhale and a full exhale. One more time, a full inhale. Hold it. Sip through a straw a little bit more. Hold it. And just think about gratitude. Think about something you have to be grateful for. Let that feeling of gratitude fill your being. Keep holding that in. Feel it. So grateful. So thankful. And now release. And as you inhale, allow your eyes to flutter open. And there we are. That felt good. So you can do this. You can do this anytime. Lay it on the altar of your consciousness. Give it up to something greater and watch the organizing principle reflect and reveal back to you the exact areas that are seeking to be healed. This is life school. This is ceremony. This is a blessing. That's why we can say it's happening for you, not to you. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so very much. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Allison. Patty, thank you, brother. Thank you all. Wendy, love you. Thank you. Joy, thank you. Thank you all so much for joining. Ione, I think. Thank you. Russell. Oh man, you're finishing your 7 days of quarantine. I'm so glad. Namaste. Thank you, Dorota. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Thank you so much. Have a great day.